Oh, thank you so much. Okay, Jai Hind, all of you, and a very good evening. So here we are with our second class of the very easy topic comprehension. कल के क्लास में हमने काफी सारे पैसेजेस से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए। आज के सेशन में भी हम लोग सेम करेंगे, और जैसे मैंने कहा है कि ये एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जो सारे एग्जाम में ही आपसे पूछा जाता है। सो एनडीए में हाल फिलहाल में कॉम्प्रिहेंशन से क्वेश्चन पूछा जा रहा है, सीडीएस में हमेशा हर पेपर में आता है, और एफकेट में भी काफी इजी पैसेजेस आते हैं जहां से आपको क्वेश्चन मिलता है। तो पहला काम क्या करना है, जैसे मैंने कहा है, पैसेज पढ़ना है, समझना है, फिर आंसर आपको करना है। ठीक है। So, before I begin with today's session, let me show you the live class session for today, schedule for today. Today is 14th of February, सुबह 9 और 10 बजे आपके डेली डिफेंस अपडेट्स और करंट अफेयर्स का क्लास हो चुका है। एसएसबी इंटरव्यू के लिए हर रोज हमारे लाइव क्लासेस होते हैं। आज जीपी का क्लास था। एफकैट के लिए देयर आर टू क्लासेस विच इज करंटली रनिंग। 3 बजे स्टैटिक जीके का क्लास था, और अभी मेरे साथ आपका इंग्लिश का क्लास है। एनडीए के लिए आज 3 क्लासेस है। 10 बजे मैथ्स का क्लास था, 1 बजे बायोलॉजी का क्लास था, और आपके साथ मेरा अब लास्ट क्लास है इंग्लिश का। सीडीएस के लिए भी 3 क्लासेस है। 1 बजे बायोलॉजी का क्लास था, अभी मेरे साथ आपके इंग्लिश का क्लास है, और इसके बाद आपका नेक्स्ट क्लास मैथ्स का होगा 5:30 बजे से। ठीक है। सो विदाउट मच फर्दर अडू वी विल स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन नाउ फ्रॉम कॉम्प्रिहेंशन। आई विल बी शोइंग यू द फर्स्ट पैसेज। ये जो पैसेज मैं आपको शो करूंगी, ये पैसेज आपको सीटीएस एग्जाम में इस तरह के पैसेज मिलेगा। ठीक है। So this passage will be a bit long passage. It is on 2 slides. So I'll be showing you the first slide. Let me know when to change the second slide. Okay. So here you go. This is the first slide. All of you, please start reading. Okay, let's start reading together from the beginning. Many people believe that science and religion are contrary to each other, but this notion is wrong. As a matter of fact, both are complementary to each other. The aim of both these institutions is to explain different aspects of life, universe, and human existence. There is no doubt that the methods of science and religion are different. The method of science is observation, experimentation, and experience. Science takes its recourse to progressive march towards perfection. The rules of religion are faith, intuition, and spoken word of the enlightened. In general, while science is inclined towards reason and rationality, spiritualism is the essence of religion. In earlier times, when man appeared on earth, he was overawed at the sight of violent and powerful aspects of nature. In certain cases, the usefulness of different natural objects of nature overwhelmed man. Thus began the worship of forces of nature: fire, the sun, the rivers, the rocks, the trees, the snakes, etc. The Holy Scriptures were written by those who had developed harmony between external nature and their inner self. Their object was to ennoble, elevate, and liberate the human spirit and mind. But the priestly class took upon itself the monopoly of scriptural knowledge and interpretation to its own advantage. Thus, the entire human race was in chains. Truth was flouted, and progressive, liberal, and truthful ideas, or ideas expressing doubt and skepticism, were suppressed and their holders punished. It was in these trying circumstances that science emerged as a savior of mankind, but its path was not smooth and safe. The scientists and freethinkers were tortured. This was the fate of Copernicus, Galileo, Bruno, and others. But by and by, science gained ground. Easy passage overall, but a bit longer, on the longer side. है ना? चलो start करते question solve करना. First question. Why does man worship the force of nature? Very good, Anshika. Answer is B. The worship elevates and liberates the human spirit and mind. Next question. Which of the following statements is true in the context of the passage? Very good, Meet. Answer is D. Regimental religion was replaced by scientific principles. Next one. According to the passage, science and religion both. Very good. Yes. Answer is D. Employ different methods of inquiry. Okay, different methods hai unka. Next, why is it said in the passage that science emerged as a savior of mankind? Very good. Answer is D. Man was bound in chains by religious orthodoxy. तभी साइंस सेवियर बन के आया था. So D. Next. Which of the following statements is not true in the context of the passage? Not true. जहां पे नॉट ट्रू वाला क्वेश्चन आएगा ना वहां पे बहुत ध्यान से आपको ऑप्शन पढ़ के आंसर करना है. मतलब झूठ है. नॉट ट्रू मतलब झूठ है. क्या झूठ है यहाँ पे? वेरी गुड. यस. आंसर इज डी. गैलीलियो एंड ब्रूनो वर डिसाइपल्स ऑफ कोपरनिकस. ये नहीं बताया गया है कहीं पे पैसेज पे और ना ही वो थे. नेक्स्ट. Choose the word which is most nearly the same in meaning as the word flouted as used in the passage. Very good. It means mocked is the right answer. Mocked. Next, according to the passage, science and religion. This is easy. Very good. Are supportive to each other. C is the right answer. Next question. According to the passage, at the present juncture, there is a need to. Very good. Judiciously mix the principles of science and true spirit of religion. D. Very good. Meet and Rudrani. Next. What was the object of the authors of the Holy Scriptures? ये तो डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन है. उनका मेन पर्पस क्या था जिन्होंने होली स्क्रिप्चर्स लिखा? वेरी गुड. देयर मेन पर्पस वाज टू सी. वेरी गुड अंशिका. एजुकेट एंड रेज द ह्यूमन स्पिरिट एंड माइंड. डी में तो कैसे वो लिखे थे? हार्मनी और इनर सेल्फ के, एक्सटर्नल नेचर और इनर सेल्फ के बीच में एक हार्मनी क्रिएट करके. पर उनका मेन पर्पस क्या था? टू एडुकेट एंड रेज द स्पिरिट एंड माइंड ऑफ मैन. Next, choose the words which is most opposite in meaning of the word enlightened as used in the passage. Derogatory. Enlightened मतलब क्या? When you get knowledge, right? Answer is A. Uninformed. Okay, uninformed. Very good, Anshika. चलो, moving on. Next passage, everyone. इस पैसेज में भी दो स्लाइड्स है. ये पैसेज भी आपको सीटीएस के एग्जाम में ज्यादातर मिलेगा, इस तरह के पैसेज. तो यू टेल मी व्हेन टू चेंज द स्लाइड. ओके, दिस इज स्लाइड 1. Okay, let's read it together. Alleviation of rural poverty has been one of the primary objectives of planned development in India. Ever since the inception of planning, the policies and the programs have been designed and redesigned with this aim. The problem of rural poverty was brought into a sharper focus during the sixth plan. The seventh plan too emphasized growth with social justice. It was realized that a sustainable strategy of poverty alleviation has to be based on increasing the productive employment opportunities in the process of growth itself. However, to the extent the process of growth bypasses some sections of population, it is necessary to formulate specific poverty alleviation programs for generation of a certain minimum level of income for the rural poor. Rural development implies both the economic betterment of people as well as greater social transformation. Increased participation of people in the rural development process, decentralization of planning, better enforcement of land reforms, and greater access to credit and inputs go a long way in prospects for economic development. Improvements in health, education, drinking water, energy supply, sanitation, and housing, coupled with attitudinal changes, also facilitate their social development. Rural poverty is inextricably linked with low rural productivity and unemployment, including underemployment. Hence, it is imperative to improve productivity and increase employment in rural areas. Moreover, more employment needs to be generated at higher levels of productivity in order to generate higher output. Employment at miserably low levels of productivity and incomes is already a problem of far greater magnitude than unemployment as such. It is estimated that in 1987 to 88, the rate of unemployment was only 3%, and inclusive of the underemployed, it was around 5%. As per the currently used methodology in the Planning Commission, poverty for the same year was estimated to be 30%. This demonstrates that even though a large proportion of the rural population was working, it was difficult for them to eke out a living even at subsistence levels from it. It is true that there has been a considerable decline in the incidence of rural poverty over time. In terms of absolute numbers of poor, the decline has been much less. While this can be attributed to the demographic factor, the fact remains that after 40 years of planned development, about 200 million are still poor in rural India. Okay. So these kind of passages can come in your CDS, which is a bit longer and on social problems or issues. Okay. Chalo, start karte question solve karna. First question. According to the passage, rural poverty is associated with which of the following one or more factors? Want of effectiveness of productive efforts, dearth of employment opportunities, better sanitation and housing facilities. कौन से फैक्टर्स के साथ रूरल पॉवर्टी एसोसिएट करता है? B, only two. Anshika, you are saying dearth of employment opportunities. It is A, okay? Only one. Rural poverty only 3% है because of unemployment, है ना? और underemployment लेके 5%. So rural poverty is not associated that much with dearth of employment opportunities or even better sanitation and housing facilities. It has to do more with productive, efforts. Productive input भी कम है ना? चलो next. Which of the following statements is or are true in the context of the passage? Meet is saying A, matlab only one. Charles is saying C, only three. Anshika is also saying C. Absolutely. The number of rural poor has decreased over the years. It is mentioned in the last para. So A nahi ho sakta, 2 bhi nahi ho sakta, or 3 is the right answer. Okay, 3 is the only truth. हाँ, स्टेटमेंट वाले क्वेश्चन के लिए बहुत ज्यादा अलर्ट रहना है. ओके, ज्यादातर गलतियां स्टेटमेंट वाले क्वेश्चन से होता है. चलो नेक्स्ट. Under which of the following circumstances is employment a greater problem than unemployment? Employment unemployment से ज्यादा मतलब it's much greater problem than unemployment. कहाँ है ये? ऐसे कौन से circumstances में? Very good. Mohan, Anshika. Right answer. D. Very good, Charles. In areas where magnitude of unemployment is more serious. ठीक है, वहां पे employment और भी ज्यादा problem है. Next. Which of the following is not mentioned in the passage as an important factor for rural development? रूरल डेवलपमेंट के लिए कौन सा पैसेज में नहीं मेंशन किया गया है एज एन इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर? ग्रेटर एक्सेस ऑफ क्रेडिट्स एंड इनपुट्स, श्योर. ट्रांसफरिंग प्लानिंग फ्रॉम सेंट्रल टू लोकल अथॉरिटीज. Okay, now this is happening, I guess, because you guys have not been able to remember that much. This will not happen in the exam because आप लोग को पैसेज देखने को मिलेगा, पर यहाँ मैं नहीं दिखा पा रही बार बार. पढ़ लो सेकंड पैराग्राफ में, देन आंसर. Rural development implies both the economic betterment of people as well as greater social transformation. Increased participation of people in the rural development process, decentralization of planning, better enforcement of land reforms, and greater access to credit and inputs go a long way in prospects for economic development. अब बताओ. It is A, right? Better policies. That is not mentioned. बाकी सारे mentioned है. Transferring planning from central to local authorities is actually decentralization of planning. जब central से निकल रहा है, decentralization. ठीक है? चलो next. The passage deals mainly with it is C. Very good. Charles and me. Alleviation of rural poverty पे है ना? Very good, Mohan. चलो next question. Which of the following necessitates formulation of specific poverty alleviation programs? Shall I show you the passage? Wait. Question पढ़ लिया? Now tell me. Which of the following necessitates formulation of specific poverty alleviation programs? A. The answer is B. Okay, very good, Charles. The sharper focus given in the sixth plan. सिक्स्थ प्लान में जो बताया गया है उसके बेसिस पे स्पेसिफिक पॉवर्टी एलिवेशन प्रोग्राम्स को फॉर्मुलेट किया जा रहा था. ठीक है, बी इज द राइट आंसर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following inferences can be drawn from the passage? क्या कंक्लूजन हम ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं पैसेज से? वेरी गुड. It is C. Alleviation of rural poverty needs a strong political will. बाकी के बारे में नहीं है. ए में क्या बोला जा रहा है? नंबर ऑफ रूरल पुअर पीपल इन इंडिया इज क्वाइट सब्सटैंशियल. It is not. It is actually quite very low. Development activities during the past 40 years had all been futile. सारा futile नहीं है, पर वैसे कुछ इम्प्रूवमेंट भी नहीं है। द अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट सिचुएशन इन द कंट्री हैज बीन वर्सनिंग ईयर आफ्टर ईयर, ये हमें नहीं पता है, ठीक है, इट्स नॉट मेंशन्ड एनीवेयर दैट स्पेसिफिकली, तो इट इज सी। नेक्स्ट, what is the desired probable impact of formulation of specific poverty alleviation programs? Desired impact क्या है, मतलब what do they want by formulating these? Very good, yes, it is B, ensuring certain minimum income for the rural poor, है ना, सेकंड पैराग्राफ में ही लिखा है कि इनको फॉर्मुलेट किए क्यों किया जा रहा है, क्योंकि द एम इज टू इंश्योर सर्टेन मिनिमम इनकम टू द रूरल पीपल। अच्छा, नेक्स्ट, which one or more of the following statements show or shows a striking paradox? पैराडॉक्स शो कर रहा है, वो स्टेटमेंट या स्टेटमेंट्स आपको बताना है। व्हाट इज पैराडॉक्स, एनीवन? Contrast is paradox, okay? So it's written in the statement itself. What is the statement? One, one, one and two. Paradox मतलब क्या? Opposite, contrast. कौन से स्टेटमेंट में दिख रहा है आपको contrast? The answer is only two. जहां अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट अंडर एम्प्लॉयमेंट के साथ 5% है, वहां पावर्टी 30% है ना, पावर्टी तो कम होनी चाहिए। लेकिन ये एक्सप्लेन किया गया है फोर्थ पैराग्राफ में कि क्या प्रूव हो रहा है, व्हाई इज दिस स्ट्राइकिंग डिफरेंस? दिस प्रूव्स दैट इवन आफ्टर पीपल, मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर वर्किंग बट दे आर नॉट एबल टू मेंटेन अ स्टैंडर्ड लाइफस्टाइल, दैट इज व्हाई मोस्ट 30% ऑफ देम आर पुअर, राइट? दिस इज द स्ट्राइकिंग आयरनी और द पैराडॉक्स। गॉट इट? सो बी होगा। चलो, अब हम लोग नेक्स्ट पैसेज में मूव ऑन करेंगे। ये शॉर्ट पैसेज है। दिस काइंड ऑफ पैसेजेस कैन कम इन एफकैट, इट कैन ऑल्सो कम इन एनडीए एग्जाम, ओके? चलो फटाफट पढ़ लो ये। दिस इज इजी एंड अ शॉर्ट पैसेज। Done? Let's read it together. For most people, music is an important part of daily life. Some rely on music to get them through the morning commute, while others turn up a favorite playlist to stay pumped during a workout. Many folks even have the stereo on when they're cooking a meal, taking a shower, or folding the laundry. Music is often linked to mood. A certain song can make us feel happy, sad, energetic, or relaxed. Because music can have such an impact on a person's mindset and well being, it should come as no surprise that music therapy has been studied for use in managing numerous medical conditions. All forms of music may have therapeutic effects, although music from one's own culture may be most effective. In Chinese medical theory, the five internal organs and meridian systems are believed to have corresponding musical tones, which are used to encourage healing. Okay, so it's about music. So let's start solving the question now. First question. Music is often linked to. Exactly. Option B, mood. Next, how is music an important part of life? Very good. It helps, it makes us feel different emotions. So therefore, it's important. A is the right answer. Next, which of the statements is true? Very good. Answer is D. All forms of music may have therapeutic effects. Next, how can music be used as a therapy? Absolutely. Option B, right answer. It can help us in managing numerous medical conditions. Next question. In Chinese medical theory, the five internal organs and meridian systems. Very good. Meet is right. Are believed to have corresponding musical tones. है ना? Corresponding musical tones. D is the right answer. Okay? Chalo, next passage. This kind of passage may come in your ND exam. Okay? So start reading it. Right, very easy passage. Let's read it together. Like watering a plant, we grow our friendships and all our relationships by nurturing them. Friendships need the same attention as other relationships if they are to continue. These relationships can be delightfully non judgmental, supportive, understanding, and fun. Sometimes a friendship can bring out the positive side that you never show in any other relationship. This may be because the pressure of playing a role, daughter, partner, or child, is removed. With a friend, you are to be yourself and free to change. Of course, you are free to do this in all other relationships as well. But friendships, you get to have lots of rehearsals and discussion about changes as you experience them. It is an unconditional experience where you receive as much as you give. You can explain yourself to a friend openly without the fear of hurting a family member. How do friendships grow? The answer is simple. By revealing yourself, being attentive, remembering what is most, showing empathy, seeing the world through the eyes of your friend, you will understand the value of friendship. All this means learning to accept a person from a completely different family to your own, or perhaps someone from a completely different cultural background. This is the way we learn tolerance. In turn, we gain tolerance and acceptance for our own differences. So, this is about friendship. So, let's start answering the question. First question. In good friendships, what do we do in good friendships? Fast. What do we do? We give and receive. Very good. A is the right. Only receive, Mohan. जितना देते हैं उतना रिसीव भी करते हैं लिखा है ना we receive as much as we give so A is the right answer. Next, empathy means what does empathy mean? Very good. B, the ability to share and understand another feelings. Next, through strong friendships we gain. Very good. Last line में लिखा है acceptance and tolerance. So C is the right answer, acceptance and tolerance. Next, friendships and relationships grow when they are, very good, first line of the passage, nurtured. D is the right answer. Next and the last question, when we are with a good friend, we tend to be ourselves. Is the right answer. Okay, easy. So with this we complete our practice of questions from comprehension topic. I hope कि इसके बाद आपको comprehension topic से question मिले आप solve कर लोगे. Now we are going to move on from Monday to another topic for your NDA and for AFCAT exam, that is one word substitution. ठीक है, इसका timing different होगा. It will be from 1 to 2 p.m. ठीक है, क्लासेस अभी तक शेड्यूल नहीं हुआ है इनका, बट जब हो जाएगा तो आप एक बार देख लेना. सो ऑन मंडे 1 to 2 p.m. जो एफकैट एस्पिरेंट्स है वो चले आएंगे क्लास करने. वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन का प्रैक्टिस क्लास होगा. एंड एट 4:30 जैसे अभी नॉर्मल टाइम जिसमें क्लास होती है, उस क्लास में हम एनडीए और सीडीएस एग्जाम के लिए नेक्स्ट टॉपिक प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, विच इज ऑर्डरिंग ऑफ वर्ड्स इन अ सेंटेंस. ओके, दिस इज अ वेरी इजी टॉपिक, ऑल ऑफ यू नो दैट. सो वी विल प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दिस टॉपिक, राइट? एंड from 19th to 21st Feb AFCAT 1 2025 एग्जाम के लिए हम महामैराथन सेशन लाएंगे. दिस यू हैव ऑलरेडी नो. फ्रॉम 12 p.m. वी विल स्टार्ट हैविंग द महामैराथन, कंटिन्यू होगा 4 p.m. तक. ठीक है, सो वी आर गोइंग टू प्रैक्टिस solve together all the questions that will come in your AFCAT exam, right? So I hope this is clear to you. If you have any question, you may ask now. पढ़ के ठीक से पढ़ना पड़ेगा अंशिका, और क्या. कॉम्प्रीहेंशन में व्हाट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज रीडिंग एंड हाउ मच यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. तो एक पैसेज को ना 2 बार 3 बार पढ़ लो. ठीक है, अगर आप 2-3 बार एक पैसेज को पढ़ोगे, डेफिनेटली यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व एनी क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम इट. तो इसके लिए जैसे मैंने कहा, टाइम रहना रखना इंपॉर्टेंट है अपने पास. तो एटलीस्ट 5 to 7 minutes रखो अपने पास एट द एंड, वेर यू कैन स्पेंड इट ऑन रीडिंग द कॉम्प्रीहेंशन. तो यू हैव टू बी फास्ट देन ना, टाइम तो कम पड़ेगा, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज एग्जाम. तो आपको उसके अकॉर्डिंग प्रैक्टिस करना है, फिर घर में मॉक टेस्ट वगैरह प्रैक्टिस करना है, टाइमर लगा के प्रैक्टिस करना है. बाय यूजिंग योर ब्रेन, मोहन, एंड vocabulary knowledge. 5 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम 1 पैसेज. अब ये डिपेंड करता है, जैसे सीडीएस में आपको 2 पैसेज भी मिल सकते हैं. 2 पैसेज ऑफ कोर्स सीडीएस में यही होता है, 2 पैसेजेस आते हैं, 5 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ईच पैसेज, टोटल 10. नहीं, 3 तो एफकेट में आएगा. अच्छा, 3 पैसेजेस, हाँ कभी कभी देवल एक बार आया था सीडीएस में. 15 मार्क्स का, आई मीन 15 क्वेश्चन थे, 3 पैसेजेस थे, हर कोई पैसेज से 5 क्वेश्चन था. हाँ, बट नॉर्मल पैटर्न 2 पैसेज, 5 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ईच, टोटल 10. एनडीए में अगर आता है तो एक पैसेज आएगा, 5 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम दैट पैसेज. ठीक है, एनीथिंग एल्स? Okay, clear. Very good. So see you on Monday then, guys. Make sure that you come to the class as per the timings. 2 अलग टाइमिंग होगा, मैं पहले से बता रही हूँ. एफकैट के लिए 1 से 2 बजे, और एनडीए सीडीएस के लिए नॉर्मल 4, 4:30 से 5:30 बजे तक जैसे हमारी क्लास होती है. ठीक है, सो प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू आर कमिंग इन योर रिस्पेक्टिव क्लासेस. सो आपका नेक्स्ट क्लास अभी मैथ्स का है 5:30 बजे से. मेक श्योर यू अटेंड द क्लास. सी यू ऑल ऑन मंडे एंड यू एंजॉय योर वीकेंड. ओके, टेक केयर.